Good afternoon, everybody. I think it's like 12:05, so I've had an eventful morning. Honestly, I've had a very eventful morning. Well, last night was absolutely spectacular. Dressing up as Sally in the ball gown was absolutely amazing. I got so many compliments and I took so many pictures, and I met Jack and everything, which is amazing. It was so much fun. I wish I could stay longer, but obviously I didn't want to leave without missing the bus. Then this morning, then when I got back, I couldn't fall asleep because of a mixture of caffeine and just obviously hyperness and stuff, so I didn't actually fall asleep till 3 AM. And then I woke up this morning at 8:30, and then I've just been chilling, and then I was on my phone, and for some reason I accidentally cancelled my reservation. Obviously I'm in the park, so it's fine, but yeah, I don't know what happened. I was just clicking buttons and faffing, and then next minute it said, oh, it's cancelled, and I was like, what? So obviously I then started crying and panicking because I'm obviously very tired and overstimulated and overwhelmed and everything, so not fun. So I said I'm just going to go to guest services, but I thought I'm just going to play dumb, and I already have my email from yesterday saying I had a pass reservation, so but I just walked in, showed my pass, and just let me in. So obviously I'm here, and yeah, I'm still very tired and a bit achy, so I'm going to take it very slow today. I've just been taking some pictures. I still need to sort out my pictures from California, but now that obviously Halloween's over and I've got no massive ass ball gown to be preparing, I have plenty of time now to do my photography, which I'm so excited to do, because I do love doing editing photography. But I've just been sat around, just saw some princesses, which was lovely, saw the villains, and then just saw Geppetto and Pinocchio. But yeah, I'm just making my way medium-ish, go through the castle and down to Frontierland, because I want to get that coffin cookie, because that sounds like a nice brunch idea. And then the shows, I want to watch the Halloween parade shows again, which are about 1:15 and I think 2:30 again. And then same as what I did on Sunday. After that, I'm then going to head over to Avengers Campus, because I really want to go back over there. Obviously just trying to figure out like when to eat and things like that, because again, queues are massive. Even if I end up having just fish and chips again, I do not mind. But I don't think I'm going to go get a love sandwich again. I'm just going to go straight to the park. But yeah, I think I definitely know I'm going to have probably that restaurant, whatever it is, de Coulis, or whatever it is, de Coulis, or whatever it's called, Studio One restaurant. So that's definitely going to be a chicken burger or a beef burger tonight. But then for lunch, just trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm being attacked by a tree. But yeah, I'm just up by here, by my left, because I want to take some pictures, and then yes, going to go get a cookie. But yeah, not really much to report. But yeah, last night dressing up for Sally, like I said, was absolutely amazing. Can't wait to do it again. Yeah, so excited that it was such an amazing event. Living my lost life as a character. I'm being whipped by these branches. I'm going now. Ah.
Any of y'all seen two frogs hopping around here? That's it.
Cold. Oh well, I was warm in the sun and now I'm cold. So yeah, I think the last time I spoke to you guys I said I was going to head down to Frontierland to go get that Mickey cookie. The places that sell them are closed, and I don't know if it's because they're outdoors and it's the weather and things like that, or there's just nobody around. So I went up to Fuente, and I was like, do you know what, it's actually kind of a bit daft to get a snack now. I'll get some lunch, so I ended up going to Fuente because I really want to try the burritos, but after seeing them I was like, oh my god, these are massive, there's no way on earth I'm going to be able to eat one of them. Luckily they did have a kids burrito, but it is only spicy beef, which I'm fine with. It wasn't overly spicy or anything like that, and I got that and some fries. There was nowhere to sit, so I walked all the way to Cowboy Cookout and was able to just sit outside, but I ended up not wanting to sit there too long because it was super windy and it was cold. And yeah, the burrito was cold on the inside, which was a shame, and then the fries were average, just standard fries with paprika seasoning on them. So yeah, not the biggest, you know, not my best eating of this trip. But it was alright, and then I ended up wandering around just a little bit went and watched the show, Halloween show on Central Plaza, went back into Frontierland to see if I could find anything else, and so I went to one of the carts that sold crepes and things like that, and I saw, oh, they have the Mickey crisp thing. And so I went up and asked, well, I got in the queue, I asked, and it was like, no, sorry. And I was like, oh. So either they don't sell them or they've sold out, or, I don't know. But then there was the Phantom Manor crisp thing, but I was like, yeah, but I just want like a plain shortbread with Nutella. I don't really like Nutella anyway. But they did have this giant ass cupcake thing, and I was like, go on then, I'll have that instead. And I've just finished, well, I ate like 3/4 of it, maybe even half of it, because it was so dense. Well, for one thing, it was cold because they have it in the freezer, so the actual muffin itself was cold. And then the icing on top was nice. It was actually flavoured very nice. I couldn't tell you what flavours they were. I'd have to hear. But it was tasty. It was just obviously very sickly and just so difficult to eat. But I'm now just sat by, obviously as you can tell by the music, I'm just sat by the gates of Fantasyland. Just resting up because I'm very tired. I've had every morning I've had paracetamol, and then yesterday and I think I've had a couple of migraine tablets as well, but then today all I've had is paracetamol because I was just a bit of a headache and a bit of like sinus pain, and so then I started to get a migraine, but I forgot to bring my migraine tablets like an idiot. But I've had some ibuprofen and they've kind of worked, but I'm still just very tired. I've had like 5 hours sleep, as I said before, which sucks. So I'm just sat doing what I can. Oh, whoopee music. Oh yeah. Well, they say it's happening soon, but it's not. They're coming from the north to do the show and then coming down here. So anyway, I'm just sat waiting for the parade to come by so I can take some photography, and then hopefully just see the villains, to see who it is, just because I can see who it is. I don't really want to meet them. And then I think I'm going to, I said I was going to go to the studios.
They are ready to take to the streets. Get ready! Mickey's Halloween celebration begins in just a few moments.
No, it doesn't, unless they have brought it from the top this time and have gone in a circle. What was I saying? Yeah, I was going to go straight to the studios, but the weather has dropped significantly and I think it is going to be cloudy. The only thing that's kept me warm is the sun. I'm super hot in the sun and then I'm cold in the wind and the especially the wind is a massive chill. So I'm going to, once I've done here, leave and then go get my coat and then come back, and then should be hopefully in the studios for about 4 o'clock, and then I'm just going to stay there till this evening and then just see how I feel once it gets dark, if I want to, because tonight per park closes at 10 again, but again I'm not super bothered about the fireworks. Like, I know I should to get videos and content, but I still do want to keep doing the videos and things like that for like TikTok and stuff and shorts on YouTube, but the quality of my phone is just so rubbish that I know that it's not really going to be worth it, personally. Well, we shall see. I was hoping to potentially go back earlier for my coat and to maybe have a nap, but I don't think so. But I'll see how I feel when I get in the room. I think even just sat in the warmth might just, be good for me, and hopefully the sugar might give me a bit of a boost. Even though I saw an article title recently that said that supposedly sugar rush is not even a thing, but either way. So yeah, pardon that it's again very uneventful, but I'm not really doing anything. I'm not meeting characters or anything. I'm just being here and primarily just waiting for to go to the studios later. So it does look a little dark in areas. I think it might rain as well, so yeah, I think it might be beneficial once this is done. See the villains come back out, if they do come out around this area, because their show's around 3:15, so it should just be after this. Follow them down and then head out to go get my coat and everything. Hey guys, editing Laura here. So I thought I would just do a video rather than like trying to explain it, but the only reason why that day had 2 clips is because I was absolutely exhausted. You could probably tell from those videos I was not having it. So I did go back to the hotel. I initially did plan to just grab my coat and just like chill for 5 minutes, and I was just so tired and my body just ached so much that I ended up falling asleep. And then I set an alarm for like, 15 minutes, fell asleep, and then anytime the alarm kept waking up, I just said, oh, 5 more minutes, I'll get the next bus, 5 more minutes, I'll get the next bus. But yeah, I said the wrong times in that video anyway. I thought there's no way in hell I'll be back for like 4 when I was leaving at 3:30. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. Like I said, I was so tired. But I was just so exhausted, and obviously with everything that happened the night before, like, of it being such an amazing time, that I felt like on that day, on the 1st of November, my whole body just decided to like say, it's time now, rest. So I think, like I said, my body just, I've never felt my body ache so much like that before. It was horrific. So yeah, I ended up just staying in my room, and then I also had yet another cry. I don't know, I can't remember if I did mention this in the vlog, because I'm like just getting the clips together, and I was like, oh, I should do this. But yeah, that morning, when obviously I messed up doing my reservation and things like that, I did have a massive cry. But then even that evening I had another cry, because again, everything I think just reached a peak from the night before, from it being just so amazing, but also for the past few months how mentally and emotionally exhausting it's been, that my body just said, just relax. I ended up just staying in the room. It got to about 6 o'clock and I was getting hungry, so I just walked down to Val d'Europe and went to get McDonald's, which took forever, which was ridiculous. Came back and just ate in the room, and then I just chilled, had a bath, and just was lying in bed until I went to sleep. Did a tiny bit of packing because I needed to, because I was leaving the next day. But yeah, I was so heartbroken because I did want to go to Avengers Campus here. In my head, I was like, come on, let's go. I want to go to Avengers Campus for the evening. It will be amazing and everything. But my body just gave up. My legs felt like I'd run a marathon, and I hadn't even really done anything. Obviously, I'm only at Disney. So yeah, that's basically what happened. I didn't really do anything on that day. Like I said, I got in a bit late. I did a bit of videos, took some photography, which was nice, and then yeah, I was just too cold and decided to leave. So at least I did get to do a bit of photography, which was lovely. I'm going to edit that soon. But yeah, I just wanted to come in as editing Laura to say it was a very short day, because I literally was only there till, like I said, till about 4 o'clock, 3:30, and then just said, I just can't do this anymore. But next, coming up in like 2 seconds, will be the last day, where there is a little bit more footage. Yeah, but it was just something I didn't expect. But like I said, I have somewhat recovered since then, but it was intense. I was a lot more comfier on the next day, because I think it was just, the 31st was a big day. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much. On to the next day. Good morning, everybody. So I'm just stood in line for baggage, last day, and just going to spend a couple of hours over in the studios for Avengers Campus, and then maybe for the last hour come over to Park, possibly see the last showing of the Halloween celebration, just because, you know, say goodbye to it for this trip. But yeah, the last clip you guys would have seen was me saying, oh, I'm just going to go fetch my coat, I'll go back to Avengers Campus soon. And then no, as soon as I got back to my room, I was just, it felt like I hit a brick wall. I was just so exhausted and just not in the mood, so I just stayed in. I went back to Val d'Europe and just got McDonald's, which actually took ages. But I just stayed in my room, just relaxing, because that's what I needed to do. Didn't really work too much, because I did wake up this morning with a massive migraine, but I do blame the bed situation, and also I think the air conditioning really does affect my sinuses, which then I think triggers my migraine. But either way, it's about 10:30 in the morning, because I woke up at 8 with the migraine, and then just took my meds straight away and just had to stay in bed till about 9, and then obviously just kept I already packed everything last night, so hopefully I've got everything, because it was just like kind of like a rush pack. But yeah, I was already back in bed for like 10 o'clock last night, and then just sat chilling and couldn't fall asleep. But then it is how it is. But like I said, it's been a very, very eventful trip. I have enjoyed myself, even though it may not always look like it. Internally, I'm always happy to be at Disney. Like, I don't want to go, but I also want to go home because obviously I am exhausted. I want my own bed and just want to relax. Unfortunately, I'm at work for the next few days, but at least I am still working from home, so it won't be too much of an issue. But Avengers Campus, super excited. I think I'm going to get the beef hot dog for lunch, because then I'm going to potentially leave early, so I can then go down to back to Paris, back to Gare du Nord, to then get a Five Guys or something to have like a very late lunch, early dinner. So like you know, around 5 o'clock, because my train's at 6. So then obviously I've got to like get through security, so maybe about 4:30. Or if I change my mind and I do crave and I do want a curry wurst, I'll end up staying just a bit later and then end up leaving here about, you know, 4 o'clock anyway, to then rush myself to get there. But we'll just have to play it by ear and see how I feel as well, if I'm in the mood for rushing and everything. But yeah, I have, like I said, sorry if this vlog's really like just me complaining and moaning, everything like that, but I have enjoyed myself and I'm ready to go back to Avengers Campus because I'm super excited. Finally made it into the campus. Just went into the studio store to pick up some pins for Ellie. She wanted the Phantom Manor pins, so I got them for her. And right by pins, and also it backs onto the Stark's factory, and all I can smell is pizza. And now I kind of want to get a pizza, even though I said I wouldn't get one because they were like 14 euros. But they are quite big and they smell so good. But yeah, it's so annoying picking a Eurostar at 6 o'clock to then have to be there for like 5 and then have no food on the other end except for like sandwiches and stuff like that. It's kind of like annoying, and it messes up my like schedule for like food and everything like that. But I can easily, like I said, have a late lunch and then just have a snack, because I have a half an hour difference between my hopefully getting into London and then getting my trains back to Nottingham. But yeah, I'm currently in the character queue. I can't see who it is. But the queue is really short, so I should be in and out in like, I don't know, 10 minutes. I was just about to say, like, I don't know who it is and I don't know when it actually even starts, but it's literally just started. I can see a female hand, so it's Wasp, which is actually really cool. Yeah, I'll take whomever it will be, but literally they're like right stood in the way and I can't see a thing. Hold on. Nope, there's literally a pillar right in the way. Yeah, it's the Wasp. Do I call you the Wasp? Do I call you Hope?
You can choose whatever you
Whatever I like.
What's your name?
Yeah, my name's Laura.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you as well. This is the first time meeting you. It's actually the second time I've been to the campus. Like, I was only here like 2 days ago. Amazing. I'm loving it so much. Yeah.
Cool, right? There's a lot of superheroes hanging around you.
I did meet Ant-Man a few days ago. He was really nice and he let me walk with him and we had a nice chat. It was so much fun.
Yeah. Something went wrong with this reactor, so it's going right now. But we'll go back in a few seconds.
Oh, will he back? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's typical Scott, always breaking things.
Yeah,
Isn't he?
this
So
morning we went on a training and he fell down and he needed to go. But I think he's fine right now.
Oh, that's good then, that's good.
Sometimes it can be a little bit silly.
Oh, bless him. Shall we have a photo together?
Yes, of course.
Awesome. She was so nice, that was so awesome. And also just obviously while I was in the queue, the Spider-Man show happened. I was wondering if anything did happen, like top areas, so immediately as soon as you walk in by web, because when hopefully the audio's now, I think when I came last time, they were only doing stuff over by Quinjet and on this extra area, so it's nice that they are doing more stuff. The only thing I haven't physically seen yet is somebody going up and down on like the cable cart wrist thing. I don't even know what that's the technical name is, but Wasp was absolutely amazing. Loved it. Glad that I got to meet her. So I'm really racking up the characters. Oh, a 60-minute for single rider, not doing that for web slingers. But yeah, I'm so happy to be here, and yeah, absolutely awesome. Also, I thought that Wasp was like really short from far away, but then I walked up to her, I was like, oh hi, we're the same height. That's so amazing. But yeah, I'm just glad to be in the campus, just gonna wander around. Gonna get maybe a snack. And then go from there because it's nearly midday-ish. That actually wasn't really a long wait. I think it was only like a 20-minute wait. I'll have to check my Twitter stuff, but yeah, oh, so glad to be here. Oh, the car is out. It has a specific name, but it's just on me at the moment. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Sensor offline.
Circulez, y'a rien à voir. Circulez, j'ai dit.
Vous ne ressemblez pas à des recrues.
Ah, ça fait plaisir de voir que tu soutiens l'équipe.
Il va te sortir sans toi. Ouais. Hey. Le Spider-Man.
Salutations mortelles! Loki, approche, ne sois pas timide. Don't be shy.
Oh, please, brother, I'm just not as enthusiastic when meeting your short-sighted followers.
Ne sois pas amer comme ça, Loki. Se pourrait que certains d'entre eux soient même sensibles à ton charme. On peut appeler ça comme ça. Mais y a-t-il des fans de mon frère parmi vous? Oui! Tu vois, il y en a qui adhèrent à tes malices.
Well, truly the better of your kind. You know, when you're in the presence of greatness, because after all, I am a god.
Voilà, c'est bien.
Il a dit quoi?
La seule chose sérieuse.
So it's 2 o'clock and I'm still here, but now I'm going to head back over to the park. So the show did technically start like 5 minutes ago, so hopefully I should be able to just catch the back end of it. But yeah, I've seen Thor and Loki, Captain America, Sam Wilson. Obviously I've met the Wasp, still not got my photos through just yet. Ant-Man, and then obviously the show quite a few times. And Iron Man as well. So well, I think it might be too busy for characters to like wander around. It might be more of like a late afternoon, evening thing. I've not seen the Wakanda Warriors. The I don't even want to pronounce it because I can't remember how you pronounce it. Yeah, no, I can't think about it. But I thought I saw them on. I thought I saw one on Quinjet, but that just must have just been just as like a thingy. So I'm going to head back over to the park. See the show, or catch the last bit of it, and get my late lunch. Unfortunately, I've just had a message come through saying my train, not my Eurostar, my train from London to home has been cancelled, so I'll have to get the next one, which means that 2 lots of people will be crammed onto one train. Hopefully they may add on an extra carriage or 2 to kind of like help with the difference, but it's just like, that means I've lost my seat and everything, so I'll just have to try and rest up as much as I can on the Eurostar. But yeah, goodbye Avengers Campus. I'm so glad that this obviously is a permanent thing. I will definitely be back here again, but now it's time to just head over to the park for the last hour and a bit.
It's time to get your concentrated. It's time to go. It's so
Bonjour. How y'all doing?
Your Majesty.
Bonjour, pleasure to see you, isn't it?
Gaston. And I nearly forgot to record an outro, so just here by the village. I've got my bags and everything, just about to head off. But yeah, I can't remember the last time I vlogged. I think I just said just after the parade, but I had a curryverse, which was absolutely amazing, and then just wandered around, saw some villains, which was nice, and a couple of princesses, saw Snow White, which was lovely to end the trip. But yeah, it's now 4 o'clock. Need to make my way out, and that's what I'm doing. So thank you guys so much for following along. Make sure you check out some of my other vlogs and other content. All my social media links are in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Mwah, I love you all, and I shall see you real soon.